We all have so much going on in our day-to-day lives. Between college life, work life, home life, and even just the state of the world, many of us are feeling overwhelmed on a daily basis. And yet, so many of us have always used and may always use music as a way to express ourselves. And whether that means just singing in the shower, playing a violin in a live orchestra, or listening to music with headphones on in your room at night. Music undoubtedly has had a positive impact on many people's lives, but it can even also have many health benefits, from mental health to cognition. Me personally, music has had such a strong impact on my life that I've been the musician for a better part of the decade. And I'm even studying to get my musical therapy license to help people with mental health issues through music. So today I'd like to discuss how music can help you relieve stress, how it can help alleviate symptoms of anxiety and depression, and how it can even help you study for a big test. So we all experience stress in our day-to-day lives, and a concerningly growing number of us are diagnosed with anxiety and depression every year. And we all use music as a way to decompress or de-stress throughout the day, and decades of research now has proven what we already know, that this works. And in 2011, Lai and Lee conducted an experiment with a group of frontline nurses. They divided the nurses into two groups, where the experimental group, they monitored both groups' vitals throughout their mid-shift break. And they told the experimental group to listen to their favorite music. And what they found was that they had less perceived stress, they had lower blood cortisol levels, and they even had a lower heart rate than the control group consistently. And many other studies have found that listening to your favorite music, especially if it's slower, long tones, longer paced, longer phrase music, will help you reduce stress, especially if it has flute and or sounds of nature as ambience in the background. One of the hallmarks of one of the key identifiers of depression is a lower level of dopamine in your brain than is necessarily needed. And in 2011, what Salampur, Benevoy, Larcher, Dar, and Zatori found was that through listening to music that one enjoys the most, your levels of dopamine throughout your entire brain, but especially in levels associated with food and other cravings being satisfied, is increased. And in the scientific article, Musical Therapy for Depression, it is found that using musical therapy alongside normal depression will actually help alleviate the short-term symptoms of depression and anxiety better than using either one separately. We all know that music is a good way to help cope with mental health. Now that's scientifically proven, especially. But it can also be a good way to help you study. So a proven strategy for studying is to study right before you go to bed, because as you sleep, your memory is consolidated and sorted, and so doing it before you go to bed will help you actually memorize it better. But music can also serve as a trigger for retrieving memories. And it also actively engages areas in the brain associated with attention, pattern recognition, and memory processing. So a good studying tactic is to listen to music you enjoy but aren't focused on as you're studying. And as you're wrapping up your studying, as you go to bed, and even maybe while you sleep, listen to classical music or any other easily identifiable music that you don't normally listen to. And to listen to that same music right before you take the big test. And so it may help you retrieve that memory better, and it'll help keep your focus while you're studying as well. And so today I discussed how music can help you reduce stress, anxiety, depression, and it can even help you memorize items that you've been studying for a big test better. And besides even that, music is just such a big part of all our lives, and it's such an easy way to express ourselves that it's only just three more added benefits to just listening to this enjoyable medium of our lives. So if you're ever feeling overwhelmed, pop on your favorite song or genre of music and embrace it and its amazing effects on the human brain and on your mind, body, and spirit. Thank you.